Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to another class of Arabic made easy for the English speaker. My name is Bilal Abdul Kareem, and after a brief revision, we're going to start with some words that come into play with the Dhamma. Now, we haven't really done that yet, so let's get started. Here we go. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. All right. The first word that we're going to deal with here today is the word selima. All right. So what is this selima? This is harfu sin with a fatha, and we have a lam with a kasra, li, and we have Mr. Mim with a fatha. Now, so that's a ma sound. So that is se, li, ma. Se, li, ma. Say it with me. Selima. Selima. Now, harfu sin connects with that lam. So we know there's no problem here. And the lam also connects with the harful mim. Now, the lam connects with whatever is in front of it and whatever is behind it. So this lam is very user-friendly, and it also connects with the meme, as we just made mention. And this word selima actually means to escape danger. Okay, so you can put that into your little glossary. Selima, which means to escape danger. Now, how are we going to write selima? Well, we don't write it in individual letters like that. We do it like this. This is harfu sin. All right, and then you've got here Mr. Lam, and this is how he looks in the middle, and harful mim. Now, of course, there's a lot of space in between these, and you wouldn't write it like this, or you'd need a lot of paper. But I'm doing this just to show you just how we can write it, and it'll be user-friendly for the eyes. Look how the lam just easily connected with the sin and the meme. And now it makes one complete word. The sin and the lam just connect like that with a line, and the lam and the meme connect right here with a line. So there you have it, brothers and sisters, to escape danger. Selima. Say it with me. Selima. Now you got to smile a little bit with that scene, because it is an open scene, not a sword, which is more of a full mouth thing. So just say it with me. Selima. Selima. All right, very good. We're moving right along here to our next word, which is a word that you all pretty much know already, which is sami'a. Harfu sin with a fatha, sa. Then you've got harful mim with a kasra, mi, and harful ain with a fatha, a, not or but a. Sa, mi, a. Sa, mi, a, which means to hear. To hear. Okay? And that sin connects with the meme. All right, no problem there. And the meme connects, well, the meme connects with everybody. Meme is friendly, just like the lamb. So don't worry about that. He'll connect with the harful ain that is in front of it. Now, this word sami'a, which is something we all say every day when we say Sami'a Allahu liman hamida, when we say in our prayer after we do our ruku'ah, when we're standing up. Okay, so we know this word. Sami'a. Sami'a. That's harful sin with a fatha, sa. Harful mim with a kasra, not a fatha. And you get a mi sound. All right, excuse me. Got a little tickle in my chest. Maybe I've got a cold coming on. Anyway, we've got sami'a. Sami'a. Harful sin connects with the meme very easily as follows. And the harful meme connects along with the harful ain. With the harful ain. And we've got one big happy family here. So the harful meme connects with both the harful sin and the harful ain. All of these letters all get along, and there's no problem with them linking and connecting to one another. So now when you make your next prayer, you know what sami'a is, and sami'a is to hear. To hear. Sami Allah. Allah hears. Okay? So we'll talk more about the grammatical aspects of that another time. Alrighty. Alright, next word that we have here is sahira. Sahira, which is harful sin with a fatha, harful ha with a kasra, and the harful ra with a fatha. And this basically means to pass the night awake. Alright, sahira. Say it with me. Sahira. Sahira. Okay, now this harful ha connects with the harful sin. And the harful sin is going to easily connect with anything that's in front of it or behind it. We know that by now. Harful ha connects with other letters. No problems there. But harful ra, if there was another letter after it, it wouldn't connect with it. But harful ra accepts invitations. So it accepts invitations from harful ha. And of course, harful ha accepts invitations from harful sin. So for this reason, all three of the letters are going to connect here. And the fact that the harful ra is antisocial isn't actually going to come into play because there's no letter after it. So we've got sa. Okay. He. Whoa. What letter is that? What letter is that? Now, I'm sure you're asking that question. That's how you write the harful ha in the middle of a word. I know it went through a big change here, you know, but that's how you write it in the middle of a word. It makes it more user-friendly to connect with other letters. In this case, the harful sin wa ra. Now that you've got the harful ha in the middle of the sin and the ra, you can see how they can hook up with one another. Notice the sin and how he just kind of, we just extend the line here. Alrighty. And we extend the line from the harful ha to the harful ra. Harful ra. And you've got sahira. Sahira, which means to pass the night awake. So if you stay awake or you're pulling an all-nighter, as we used to say in college, you've done what this word is trying to put out. Sahira. Say it with me. Sahira. Not sahira. That's a different thing. Sahira. All right. Now we're going to move on to our next word. Okay? And we are going to use the word wasi'a. Wasi'a. All right? Harful wow with a fatha. Very good. And we'll go over the sin. Aywa. Very good. Harful sin gets a kasra. And the ain gets a fatha. So we've got wa si a. Wa si a. Wasi'a. Say it with me. Wasi'a. Which basically means to hold or contain something. All right? Now, harful wow bzz, does not hook up with harful sin. So, being that they don't get along together, it's no problem. They can still work together, but they're not as close as the sin and the ain are, who hook up with whoever calls them. They accept invitations and extend invitations, unlike harful wow. All right, then. All right, Mr. Wow, we're going to be able to utilize you anyway, despite your antisocial nature. And we're going to complete this word of wasi'a. Wasi'a. Wa, fatha, wa. And we've got harfu sin with a kasra, si. And we've got harful ain with a fatha, a. Wasi'a. Wasi'a. wasi'a, wasi'a. Now, notice the sin and the ain, they get together and they have no problems, and it's and they make a nice perfect union right there, you know. And the wow doesn't participate, but he makes his contribution, and that's enough for him, and that's enough for us to complete this word wasi'a, wasi'a. All right, let's go to the next word. Now, I only got 2 more words left, brothers and sisters, so you better get this kesra thing down, because we're going to move on, inshallah. The next word that we have here is harima. Harima. Harful ha with a fatha, harful ra with a kasra, and harful mim with a fatha. Harful mim with a fatha. And you've got harima. Harima, which is to mean to be decrepit, or decrepit. Harima. Okay, harful ha mixes up with the harful ra, but harful ra does not mix up with the harful mim. No problem, we can still make a good word here. Now, how are we going to write this harful ha? Oh, did you think we would write it the other way? No, we write it this way, just as it does when it's by itself. At the beginning of the word, it's written as it is written, as if it's by itself. Ha-ri-ma. Ha-ri-ma. Harima. Now, harful ha mixes up with the harful ra. The harful ra with no problems. And as you can see, the two get together and get along very, very nicely. Harful mim unfortunately can't join the party because he wasn't called, wasn't invited by harful ra, but that's okay. We still love harful ra, and we can still make this word harima. Harima. Say it with me. Harima. All right, brothers and sisters. Now, this is the last word that we're going to use because I think that we're pretty much getting this concept down. So I'm going to say the word, and you're going to put the vowels in. Hamida. Harful ha with a. You guessed it. Harful mim with a. You guessed it. Harful dal. You guessed. Oh, you guys are just too good. You're going to put me out of a job here. All right, then. Harful ha mixes up with whoever calls on it, and it does some calling itself. Harful ha and the harful mim get together, and it's no problem. All right? Okay. Now, this word hamida, we're going to talk more about that. But harful mim hooks up with harful dal. Harful dal. So there's no problem. Dal picks up the phone when somebody calls him, but Dal doesn't call anybody. And that's okay because we still love the Dal, and he's going to do the job here. Now, this ha, mi, da. Again, just as you make your salat. Sami Allahu liman hamida. Allah hears the one who calls on him or praises him. Who praises him. Yes, not call on, but praises. Hamida is to praise. Ha-mi-da. Ha-mi-da. See the harful ha, how it's written here, looks like a laying down check mark. With harful mim, with a kasra, you get a mi sound, and it just fits in just fine with harful dal. Ha-mi-da. Ha-mi-da. Hamida. Say it with me. Hamida. All right? Okay. Hamida, which means to praise. All right. All right, brothers and sisters. Can you say this word and say it properly? Let's get some real oomph into that ha, into that ha, into that ha. Ha. Mi-da. Not ha-mi-da, but ha. Ha. Hamida. All right? So try to get as much breath as you can. Maybe you take some nice breath mints or something like that before you get too deep into that word. We don't want to run the people away. All right. Okay, brothers and sisters, that concludes the words that have the kesra sitting in it. But now we're going to take just a few words here so we don't wear you out with Mr. Dhamma here, with Mr. Dhamma. And on the way, you're going to learn how to write some of these words because we're going to be starting some stuff soon and you're going to need to be able to recognize these letters inside of words. All right, let's start this up. Now, this is an interesting thing we're going to do. This is shuriba. Shuriba. Shu, harfu sheen with a dhamma gives you shu. Harfu ra with a kasra gives you ri. And harful ba with a fatha gives you ba. Now you're going to be sitting here saying, shariba. I know this word. That means to drink. Yeah, it does. But this is an interesting way. Shu, ri, ba. And not its native shariba. Now, the harfu sheen hooks up with harfu ra. As you can see, harfu sheen calls out, harfu ra picks up the phone. Now, harfu ra is like harfu wow, is like harfu zay, and some other letters, unfortunately, doesn't call out to harfu ba. So harfu ba may not even know there's a party going on. So harfu ba, he kind of just shows up at the door, but he's not invited in. So we've got shuriba, which is a great word. I really like these types of words. Okay, let's write it first, and I'll tell you why. Shu, harfu sheen with a dhamma, you've got shu. Harfu ra with a kasra, and you've got ri. Harfu ba with a fatha, and you've got ba. Ba. Shu, ri, ba. Shu, ri, ba. Harfu sheen wa harfu ra get together, and just a little teeny weeny line here puts them together happily married. Now, harfu ra and harfu ba, no go. They don't get together. They don't meet up, as is known by now. Okay. This shuriba, and we're going to be looking at some of these words coming up in the next bit of time. I'm not going to tell you exactly what the nature of it is because it's only going to confuse you. But shariba is to drink. Shuriba is that it was drunk. Who drank it? Nobody knows, or it's not mentioned. And we're going to talk more about that as we go along into grammar. But it's a great way because if you drink up your father's drink, or your mother's drink, and you can't lie and say that it was that you didn't drink it or whatever. You just say it was drunk, shuriba, and that's it. All right, we got to go into the next word. We've got shurila, 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 shu. Say it with me. Shu, ri. La. Shurila. Shurila. All right. Now that we've got shurila, harfu sheen mixes up with the harful ghain. No issues. Harful ghain mixes up with whoever wants to mix up with it. Harful ghain mixes up with harful lam. And for this reason, harful ghain and harful lam go back and forth. They talk to one another, and it's no problem. So let's write this baby out, as we used to say in New York. All right. Shu, harful sheen, harful ghain. Whoa! Look at that. What happened to the bottom part of that ghain? No caboose. There's no little hook or big hook at the bottom of it. So it's shu. Ri. All right. And then we have harful lam, which is no problem because harful lam is an old friend of ours, and he gets together with anybody who wants to get together with him. So we have this here. Shurila. Shu, and the harful sheen mixes up with the harful ghain. No problems there. And we have harful ghain mixing up with harful lam, with harful lam. All right. Now we have shugila. Say it with me, brothers and sisters. Shugila. Now this isn't shugila. It's softer. Shu. Ri, la. Shugila. All right. Now this word shugila isn't so easy on the tongue because you got to go through a lot of changes in between the shu and the lam, which is la, to get to the shugila. So you got to do some smiling in there. Okay. Next item up for bids is harful sod with a dhamma, and we have harful ra with a kasra. You guessed it, kasra. Harful fa with a fatha. So that together makes up what? Go ahead, you say it, huh? Did you say suritha? Or did you say suritha? No, it's not suritha. It's suritha, because the sod is a full mouth. And sod reaches out to harful ra. Now, this suritha, the ra does not connect with harful fa, as is known to us by now. And so we have the harful ra and the harful sod together, and the harful fa does not get together with the rest. Alrighty? So how are we going to write this thing up? Well, let's write this baby down. Okay? Surifa, harful sod with a dhamma, harful ra with a kasra, and harful fa with a fatha. And you've got the word suritha. Harful sod mixes with the harf harful ra, like this. Okay? No problems there. And the harful fa would answer the phone if the ra would call, but the ra doesn't reach out. So therefore, harful fa is left outside of the party to look inside through the window at the people eating cake and ice cream and having a good time. But I guess there are no people here, they're just letters. So do letters eat cake and ice cream? I doubt it. But anyway, if they did eat cake and ice cream, it would probably leave the fat all the way out. All right, enough chit-chat. Anyway, surifa. Say it with me. Surifa, not surifa. It's got to be full mouth. Surifa. Pucker up your lips and say sod, surifa. All right. The next word that we have here is tu, harful ta, with a dhamma. You get tu, not tu, but tu. Harful lam with a kasra, you've got li. Harful ba with a fatha, you've got ba. Tu, li, ba. Tu, li, ba. Now, we've got all user-friendly letters here, brothers and sisters. Harful ta gets together with harful lam with no issues, no problems, and no hang-ups. Therefore, harful ta and harful lam will hook up together, and harful lam and harful ba also get along well. So we're going to have an easy time and a simple time writing this particular word, which is tulibat. Say it with me. Tulibat. Tulibat. Again, you got to pucker up your lips when you say that ta. Tulibat. Okay, so if you're not puckering your lips, you know you're saying it wrong. You may be saying tulibat, tulibat, but there's no tulibat. It's tulibat. Tu-li-ba. Harful ta with a dhamma, tu, pucker up. Don't kiss me, but pucker up. Li with a kasra, and you've got harful ba. Harful ba. Now, the ta and the lam hook up and get together, as we've seen before, and the lam and the ba are going to get together as well. So, look here how we're going to just connect these two letters, harful ta with harful lam, like this. Harful lam with harful ba will get together like this. And with that in mind, brothers and sisters, you've got yourself a word, and it is tuliba. Tuliba. And this is how you say it. All three letters get together and they connect with one another. So you've got tuliba. Say it with me, please, brothers and sisters. Tu li ba. Tu li ba. Tuliba. Tuliba. Oh man, you guys are just getting to be so good. Subhanallah, subhanallah, subhanallah. I don't know what I'm going to do with you people. All right. I'm having a good time teaching you. Okay. Next item up for bids is ru. That's ain with a dhamma. Ru. Lam with a kasra is li. And mim with a fatha is ma. So that's ru. Li ma. Ru. Li ma. Ulima. Now the harful ain gets together with harful lam. And there's no problem there. And as we made mention, harful lam is very user-friendly, so it gets along and calls up and invites the harful mim. So we have here ulima. Now this word ulima is pretty easy to write. All right? Now, but what I want you to do is I want to make sure that you get down this harful ain. One of the things that separates someone who speaks Arabic well and those who do not speak it so well is their pronunciation of certain letters, and harful ain is one of them. So spend extra time on it. This is ru. Ru. Don't say oo, but ru. Li. Ma. Now, this harful lam has a kasra, so that's li. And we have harful mim, which has a fatha. Ma. Ru. Li. Ma. Ru. Li. Ma. Say it with me. Ulima. Ulima. Now, as we can see here, the harful ain meets up with harful lam, and there are no problems there. We know by now how to write the harful lam when it's in the middle of a word, and the end by now, and in the beginning. So there is the lam reaching out to the harful mim, and you've got yourself a word there, brothers and sisters. Ulima. Say it with me. Ulima. Now I know you're getting tired of hearing me focus on that ain, but there's just no ain in the English language. So that's why it's going to take some extra practice to get it down. Ulima. If you can get down certain words like the dad and the ta and the ain and the kha and the ha, you could maybe fool some Arabs into thinking that you're a native Arabic speaker. So we're going to hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses us to have lisan al-Arab, to have the tongue of the Arabs, or the tongue of the Arabic language. Brothers and sisters, we've got our last word here today, which is harful dha, not za. Vu li ma. Vu li ma. Now this vu is not thu, it's not thulima, because if you're not puckering your lips, you're saying it wrong. Vulima. Vulima. The harful va hooks up with harful lam. No problems there. Okay? Harful va, harful lam, call. The lam accepts the call and also places a call out and says, hey, let's let the meme get together with us as well. We can make a word here. So meme answers the call. Vulima is formed, and they live happily ever after. Now, how are we going to write this baby up? All right. Here, we've got harful va. Alrighty. Don't forget the little nukta at the top, or else it becomes ta. Alright. Then we have harful lam with a kasra, li, and harful mim with a fatha. So for this reason, you see the harful dha gets together with harful lam, dhul, okay? And that's how you write these first two letters when they come together. And it extends to the harful mim, dhu, li, ma, dhulima. All right, brothers and sisters? Dhu, li, ma, dhu, li, ma, dhulima. And there you have our word dhulima. That's how it is pronounced. That's how it is written. Brothers and sisters, I want to thank you for joining us. Keep pressing hard. Keep pressing forward. We're going to be having a quiz coming up soon. Barakallahu feekum. Send us an email at Arabic, Arabic, @ijaza.com. Let us know how it's going. Let us know how you're doing. Jazakumullahu khaira. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.